What if I told you that the very things you're doing to manifest your desires could be the reason they haven't shown up yet? That's right. Your actions might be unknowingly sabotaging your dreams. The journey of manifestation isn't just about what you do. It's about how you align your energy with your desires. But most people, even the ones who think they know the process inside and out, fall into one of the 7 deadly sins of manifestation. These are the sins that create resistance, delay your manifestations, and keep your desires just out of reach. In fact, most people fall into sin number 3 without even realizing it. But what if I told you this one sin is keeping you stuck in a cycle of frustration, making your dreams feel like they're always just out of reach? It's a trap that many fall into, obsessing over methods, techniques, and rituals, thinking they're the key when in reality it's your inner state that holds the true power. If you're ready to stop feeling like you're running in circles and finally learn what's actually holding you back from the life you've been dreaming of, keep listening. The path to manifestation is more than just following rules. It's about mastering your energy and aligning with your true desires. So let's dive deep into sin number 3 and discover why most people miss the mark, and how you can shift your approach to finally manifest what you've always wanted. Sin 1, seeking external confirmation for your desires. Manifestation is a deeply spiritual practice that aligns with the law of attraction. You are the creator of your reality, and the world around you reflects the energy, thoughts, and beliefs you hold within. The first sin many people fall into during their manifestation journey is seeking external validation for their desires. When you check the outside world, waiting for a text, approval, or sign, it creates an illusion that your manifestation is separate from you. In truth, what you desire already exists within your energetic field, and the external world is simply a mirror reflecting back your inner state. The validation trap is one of the most common pitfalls in manifestation. People often find themselves waiting for external signs, such as a message from someone or an approval, to feel like they are on the right track. This external seeking only reinforces a feeling of lack, as it positions your desire as something that exists outside of you, something you must earn or wait for. However, this mindset undermines the very essence of manifestation. When you focus on the outside world for confirmation, you are inadvertently telling the universe, "I don't have it yet." This creates a delay in the manifestation process and distances you from the very reality you seek to create. Spirituality teaches us that true power lies within. To manifest successfully, you must embrace self-confidence and trust in your own abilities. The external world cannot give you the validation you seek because your desires are already a part of you. You are the source of your reality. Once you recognize this truth, you no longer need to look outside for assurance or confirmation. You are the creator of your experiences, and your inner belief is all you need to make your desires a reality. Self-affirmation is one of the most powerful tools you can use in your spiritual practice. By affirming that your desires are already yours, you align yourself with the frequency of abundance and success. Every thought, feeling, and word you speak creates your reality. Instead of waiting for external confirmation, claim your desires as if they have already manifested. When you stop seeking signs and external validation, you begin to live in alignment with your highest self, confidently attracting all that you desire into your life. Sin 2. The desire for certainty and control. In the spiritual journey of manifestation, one of the most common mistakes is the desire for certainty and control. We often think that in order for our desires to manifest, we must have everything figured out, including the how and the when. However, true spiritual growth and manifestation come from surrendering the need for control. By trusting the universe and letting go of the need to micromanage every detail, you allow the natural flow of energy to bring your desires into your life in ways you may not have expected, but most importantly, in ways that are meant for you. Surrendering control is an act of faith. It is recognizing that the universe has a greater perspective on your life and knows the perfect timing and method for your desires to unfold. When we hold tightly to a specific outcome, believing that only one path will lead us to our goal, we limit the creative flow of the universe. It's like placing a dam in the river of abundance. Resistance blocks the natural flow of manifestation. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on your desires. It means trusting that the universe will bring them to you, even if the way they arrive is different from what you imagined. Ironically, when you release the need for control, you often get better results than you could have predicted. The universe works in mysterious ways, and sometimes the best manifestations come when we stop trying to micromanage every step. In the process of surrender, you open yourself to possibilities that you may not have considered. Things may come into your life in a more beautiful, unexpected way, offering even greater fulfillment than you initially anticipated. When you let go, you create space for miracles to unfold, allowing you to receive all that is meant for you with ease. The desire for control is rooted in fear, the fear that things won't work out as planned. But the false illusion of control only keeps you stuck in a place of resistance. By trusting the process and having faith that everything is working out in your favor, you let go of the limiting belief that you must control the outcome. Instead, embrace the flow of life with open arms, knowing that the universe is always working to align you with your highest good. Letting go isn't about losing your desires. It's about trusting that what's meant for you will come, and it will come in the most beautiful and unexpected way. Sin 3. Overworking with methods instead of aligning with the desired state. In the world of manifestation, one of the biggest mistakes many spiritual seekers make is overworking with various methods without fully understanding their purpose. While methods such as affirmations, visualizations, rituals, and meditations can be incredibly helpful, they are simply tools, not the key to your manifestation. The true power of manifestation lies not in the doing, but in the being. Your energy, your mindset, and your connection to your desires are what actually bring them into your reality. Methods are there to help align you with the energy of having what you desire, but they should not be the focus of your manifestation practice. Manifestation is ultimately about who you become in the process, not just the actions you take. It's about embodying the state of already having your desires rather than obsessing over the methods used to get them. When you align with the feeling and state of being someone who has what they want, whether it's love, success, health, or abundance, you naturally attract these experiences into your life. It's not about striving or forcing things to happen. It's about tapping into the energy of already being that person, and from there things begin to flow effortlessly. Consistency is far more important than effort. Often, spiritual seekers get caught in the trap of jumping from one method to another, hoping for instant results. This overworking mindset only creates more resistance and confusion. You don't need a dozen different techniques to manifest what you desire. In fact, trying too many methods can scatter your energy and make it more difficult to align with your true desires. Instead, choose one method that resonates with you, whether that's affirmations, visualizations, or simply staying in the state of being the person who already has their desires, and stay consistent with it. The key is simplicity. Stop overcomplicating the process. Manifestation is not about doing more. It's about being aligned and consistent with your energy. Trust in your own power and know that when you stay focused on the state of having, everything else falls into place. The universe is always responding to your inner world, so when you simplify your approach and truly embody the energy of your desires, your manifestations will appear in perfect timing. You don't need a million techniques. You need clarity, focus, and trust in yourself. Sin 4, negative comparison and self-doubt. In the spiritual journey of manifestation, one of the most damaging habits is negative comparison and self-doubt. When we look at others and measure our progress against theirs, we lower our vibration and step away from the energy of abundance. Comparison creates feelings of lack and unworthiness, which only pushes our desires further away. Instead of elevating ourselves, we diminish our own value and disconnect from the universal flow of energy. In spirituality, we understand that our thoughts and feelings create our reality, and negative comparison only reinforces a state of scarcity, making it harder for us to attract the abundance we desire. Rather than feeling discouraged by someone else's success, use it as motivation. When you see others manifesting their desires, let it serve as proof that manifestation works. Their success is not a sign of your failure. It's an affirmation that what you want is possible. Every person's manifestation journey is unique, and just because someone else has what you desire doesn't mean there isn't enough for you. On the contrary, their success is evidence that the universe is abundant and that your own desires are on their way. Let this knowledge fuel your faith, not your doubt. We must also remember that each of us is on our own unique path. Your manifestation journey is deeply personal, and comparing your progress to others only disturbs the flow of your own process. Trusting your own timeline and being patient with your journey is essential. The universe has a plan for you, and it unfolds at the perfect pace for your growth. When you stop looking at where others are in their journey and focus on your own, you will find that your path becomes clearer and more aligned with your true desires. You are not competing with anyone else. You are co-creating your life with the universe in your own unique way. Finally, instead of feeling envious or discouraged by the success of others, celebrate it. The universe rewards those who align with their desires. And when you celebrate others' successes, you align yourself with that same energy of abundance. You are sending out the message that you are ready and open to receive the same blessings. By celebrating others, you affirm that their success doesn't take away from your own potential. It only confirms that what is meant for you will come, and often in ways you might not even expect. Celebrate yourself and others, knowing that success is not finite, but an ever-expanding energy that is available to all. Sin 5. Neglecting to prioritize your self-worth. In the practice of manifestation, one of the most important yet often overlooked elements is the prioritization of self-worth. To truly manifest your desires, you must first recognize and embrace your inherent worth and deservingness. If you don't believe you are worthy of your desires, it will be difficult for them to materialize, as your energy will reflect a state of lack and limitation. Self-worth is not something you need to earn. It is intrinsic to who you are. By acknowledging and accepting your worthiness, you align yourself with the frequency of abundance, opening the door for your manifestations to flow effortlessly into your life. Your self-concept plays a pivotal role in shaping your reality. The way you see yourself directly influences how you experience the world. If you hold a low view of yourself, the universe will mirror that back to you, creating experiences that reflect your internal beliefs. However, when you elevate your self-concept and begin to see yourself as deserving of everything you desire, your external reality shifts to match that vibration. Start viewing yourself as the highest version of who you are, worthy, capable, and deserving, and watch how your world begins to change. The universe responds to your internal state. So when you elevate your sense of self-worth, your experiences will naturally rise to meet you. It is essential to put yourself first, not out of ego, but from a place of alignment with your highest self. This doesn't mean disregarding others or being selfish. Rather, it means honoring your needs, desires, and boundaries. When you prioritize yourself, you are affirming to the universe that you matter, that your happiness is important, and that your desires are worthy of manifestation. By placing yourself at the top of your own priority list, you align with your true essence, opening the space for everything you desire to come to you effortlessly. This is not a selfish act, it is a spiritual practice of self-love and respect. Ultimately, you are the creator of your reality. When you fully acknowledge your worth, you step into your power and become the conscious architect of your life. This recognition allows you to claim your desires as inevitable because you understand that you are the one shaping your world. With this mindset, you no longer have to chase your desires. They will come to you as a natural extension of who you are. By embracing your worth and stepping into your true power, you unlock the full potential of manifestation, and your dreams begin to unfold effortlessly. Sin 6. Avoiding accountability for your own thoughts and actions. In the journey of spiritual growth and manifestation, one of the most profound steps you can take is to accept full responsibility for your thoughts, feelings, and actions. This is the foundation of personal empowerment. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every action you take shapes your reality. Understanding that you are the creator of your experiences allows you to step into your true power. When you acknowledge that you are responsible for everything in your life, both the things you love and the challenges you face, you begin to break free from the limitations that hold you back. Responsibility is not about guilt, it is about realizing that you have the ability to change your circumstances by changing your mindset. Shifting your mindset from external blame to internal responsibility is transformative. It can be easy to fall into the habit of blaming external circumstances or other people for where you are in life. However, this mindset keeps you stuck in a cycle of powerlessness. When you blame the world for your challenges, you give away your power to change things. The truth is, you are the one creating your experiences. And when you take full accountability for your thoughts and actions, you unlock the ability to shift your reality. By accepting that your current reality is a result of your own beliefs and choices, you empower yourself to consciously create a future that aligns with your desires. Accountability is a powerful tool for personal growth. When you examine the old thought patterns that have kept you stuck, you gain the insight needed to transform them. Often we hold on to limiting beliefs or habits that no longer serve us simply because we haven't taken the time to reflect on them. By being accountable for our own thinking, we can identify where we've been holding ourselves back and begin to reprogram our mindset for success. This introspection is essential for spiritual growth and manifestation, as it clears the path for new, empowering beliefs to take root. Shifting from a victim mindset to one of empowerment is one of the most liberating aspects of spiritual awakening. When you stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances, you recognize that you hold the key to your own transformation. You are not at the mercy of life's events. Instead, you are the master of your reality. By taking responsibility for your thoughts and actions, you shift into a place of control, allowing you to consciously create the life you desire. This shift is the beginning of true empowerment as you realize that you are not defined by your circumstances, but by the choices you make every day. Sin 7. Clinging to desires from a place of lack. One of the most subtle yet powerful sins in the manifestation process is clinging to your desires from a place of lack. When you desperately hold on to your desires, fueled by the fear of not having them, you create emotional attachment that generates resistance. This attachment sends out a vibration of scarcity, reinforcing the belief that your desires are something you need to chase or strive for. In truth, the act of clinging or obsessing over your desires only delays their manifestation. When you are emotionally attached to something you believe you don't have, you are energetically telling the universe that it's out of your reach. The law of attraction responds to the energy you emit, and if your energy is one of lack or desperation, your desires will remain just beyond your grasp. To manifest effectively, you must release attachment to the outcome and trust that your desires are already on their way to you. The universe works in divine timing, and while you may not see the physical manifestation of your desires immediately, you can trust that it is unfolding behind the scenes. By letting go of the when and how, you allow space for your desires to come to you in the most perfect and aligned way. Detaching from the outcome doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. Rather, it's about surrendering the need to control how they arrive. When you trust the process, you align your energy with the flow of abundance, and your desires can come to you more freely and effortlessly. Manifestation is not about wanting something so badly that it becomes a source of stress or anxiety. Instead, it is about being in the energy of already having what you desire. When you act, feel, and think as if your desires are already a part of your reality, you shift your vibration to that of the person who has it all. This is where true manifestation begins. When you operate from a place of having rather than wanting, you send out a message to the universe that you are already aligned with your desires. The energy of having is abundant and magnetic, while the energy of wanting is rooted in lack and resistance. The key to successful manifestation lies in shifting from a mindset of lack to one of abundance. You must believe that everything you desire is already yours and that the universe is always working in your favor. When you embrace the state of abundance, you attract more of the same into your life. Step into the knowing that you are deserving of all the good that is coming your way, and watch as your desires effortlessly manifest. By releasing attachment and stepping into the energy of abundance, you allow the universe to deliver your desires with ease and grace. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope this video shed some light on sin number 3 and gave you a new perspective on your manifestation journey. Remember, it's not about the methods you use, but about aligning with the energy of already having what you desire. If you're ready to shift your approach and manifest with ease, I know you've got this. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever found yourself caught in the trap of overworking with methods? Or maybe you've experienced the power of shifting your energy instead. Drop a comment below and let me know what resonated with you the most from today's video. I'd love to hear your thoughts and share in your journey. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more insights on manifestation and spiritual growth. Until next time, stay aligned, stay powerful, and keep manifesting your dreams. See you in the next one.